Hi, it's Adam here. I'm going to take you through the steps that we use to get the streaming started on Sunday morning. Here we go. When you sit down at the computer, Easy Worship will be running with the pre-service slides. And those are the ones that show up on the wall when you first come in the morning. We need to minimize it. Then we need to open the OBS program, which it's right down here. And when we open it, it'll show up on this left monitor. And it's showing the pre-service slides right now. Okay, now we've got to go back to the middle monitor. And of course that program's what we use to switch between the two cameras, show the projector, and add titles. Now we need to open the web browser and get our Facebook started. And it should just open right up to this, the Emmanuel Baptist Church Facebook page, and it's logged on. And you're going to be looking for this live button right down here. So we push the live button. Now the live streaming page opens, and we have to make sure this key is connected. So as long as that's good, now we have to go back to the OSB program, and we use the start streaming, which that sends the signal over to Facebook, and for later we're going to start virtual camera. And if we've done everything right, we look back here at the middle monitor. Right down here is our Facebook preview box. And we're seeing the preview slides coming through, so we know that part's working. Next, we have to add a few titles to Facebook so people know what's coming up. And so we minimize the Facebook window, and we're going to open this shortcut. Or maybe. We're going to highlight the first title, right click, copy, and we're going to open the web browser back up, and it's right over here. We're adding a title for the service so people know what we're doing. We have one more title, so now we can just open the shortcut over the Facebook window, copy the second one, and then we can close this window. And then we're going to paste it right here. Now Facebook is ready. That's all we need to do. You can see the Go Live button down here. That's what we will push when we're ready. But we know everything's working because it's coming through our little preview screen. Now we need to get Zoom ready to go live. So we're going to open Zoom, and we have to sign in. Normally it's signed in. Okay, I think I got it right. So we're signing into Zoom. And then the first thing we're going to do is go down here and look for the Sunday morning service and click that. Okay, that's all we have to do. Now that's ready. So we're just going to minimize that for now. We also record the sound from the service each week for the radio broadcast. So I usually open the sound recorder just so I don't forget, and that's usually where I just put it. Again, so I don't forget to get that started when the service gets going. So we'll just minimize that for now. Now at 10:40 is when we start going live to stuff. I can't go live to Facebook right now, but what I can tell you is that you push this button and this will turn red. It takes it a few seconds to kind of ramp up. This bar will turn red, and over here in the little preview box there'll be a red dot and it'll say live. And you'll know you're going out to Facebook. The next one that we have to do is the Zoom window, and you just hit start, and then the big window open again. It's showing the pre-service slide, so we know it's going through to Zoom. And then you come down here, and we just have to tell them that they can't unmute themselves, and then you hit participants, and that shows you over here who's coming in and out, or making sure they can get in. And then we're just and then we can minimize that, and that shows up right here. We'll minimize this other one, but that way you can keep checking back and making sure people are getting logged in okay. So now we've got our 2 preview. We know we're going out to Facebook. We know we're going out to Zoom. And then of course now we'd also go ahead and get the sound recording started. And we also record the video, and it's a button right over here in the OBS on the left monitor. There's a button there for start recording. And so now we turn our attention, after the service has started, to the OBS program and the joystick. During the service, you use this joystick control pad to set up the camera shots you want. We have presets for each camera, so you can go quickly to preset up shots. They are listed here on the table for each camera. I usually go through the bulletin and mark what shots I'm going to use for the whole service. There's a lot to getting started, but most of the programs run themselves, and you just need to monitor them. Now we focus on the OBS program, where we choose what to show on the screen. Service starts, we switch from the projector to camera 1. So this is what camera 1 is seeing, and if we peek back here at our middle monitor, we'll see both of the preview screens are showing the sanctuary. So again, that just reassures us that everything's working properly. The service has started, and normally I would it would open up on the center pulpit. As soon as Kirk walks up or somebody's walking up, you switch to camera 1 and show the center shot. Now let's look at some of camera 1's different presets. Like here's the left side, the left lectern. Here's the right lectern. Here's the children's ministry moment. And also here would be back to the wide shot, the whole shot of the sanctuary. We also have the second camera with presets, but that's something you can pick up as you go. I would say for someone just learning, stick with just the one camera. Let's look at how we put the projector up and down on the screen. And that's very simple. It's just, that's up, that's down. It's up and it's down, and we can also do that with the second camera, or we can go back to showing the projector full screen. So they're just simple clicks on the OBS program. There's a lot of other things you can do, but that's enough to get you started. I hope that gives you a good overview of getting the streaming going. If you think you might be interested in helping us in the booth, just stop by before the service. You can pull up a chair and watch us in action. Thanks for watching. Well, I hope that gives you a good overview of getting the streaming going. If you think you might be interested in helping us in the booth, just stop by before the service and you can pull up a chair and watch us in action. Again, thanks for watching.